Hello. My name is Kyra. I'm from Canada. I'm 20 years old. I'm in university. And this is my first vlog. In honor of, according to my agenda planner at least, the International Day for the Elimination of Racism. Woo. And I wouldn't know it was the International Day for the Elimination of Racism unless it was in my agenda planner and unless I haven't been perusing my agenda planner like crazy because it's exam time. Anyway, so recently I discovered the Alexandra Wallace video. I found it on this website called feministing.com, which is a feminist blog but also covers gender, race, of course, and all sorts of awesome stuff. It's really awesome. You should check it out. Feministing.com. Anyway, so my initial reaction to the Alexandra Wallace video was, of course, shock. Secondly, I found it hilarious. Is this girl really in university, and is she really taking political science? And if so, how is she passing? Like, seriously. I would love to read her papers because I bet they're awesome. And not awesome in a good way. Awesome in like an, oh my god, how is this happening sort of way. Anyway, word on the street is she's been kicked out or something, so she ain't passing no more if she was. Anyway, so yes, firstly I was shocked, secondly amused, but thirdly, not surprised. I see this shit all the time. Despite the fact that I live in Canada, and Canada's supposed to be multicultural. Yeah, that's bullshit. We're not. We're bigots. We're assholes. Sorry, but yeah, and it's depressing. Recently, I got into a Facebook argument with this kid on my friends list who I'm not actually friends with, but who I've partied with a couple times and therefore deserves to be my Facebook friend, I guess. Yeah, he posted this status. The status was, "Oh, now I know what it feels like to be a minority," sad face. And then people were like, "Oh, why?" And so he explained, "Well, I have this Asian professor who speaks Asian," because Asian is obviously a language, "to other Asians in my class. And oh, it sucks. I hate it so much. It makes me feel so alienated," and blah, blah, blah. He didn't use that terminology, but it's obvious that he felt alienated and decided to, you know, blame his alienation on the Asian race. Anyway, basically, the status update spouted a bunch of responses and became a forum for he and his friends just to basically stereotype and bash the shit out of the Asian community. There are a whole lot of people involved, and I was the only person who had a problem with it. Or at least I'm the only person who initially said anything about it. That is until I guilted my friend Matt into getting involved by complaining, why am I the only person who has a problem with racism on, like, out of all of our Facebook friends? But anyway, so me and Matt together eventually made them shut up, and the fight stopped. We won. Yay. But, it's still really depressing that that had to happen. It's really disgusting that we live in a world where people are still so ignorant and racist and prejudiced against cultures that aren't their own, especially in the 21st century. Like, come on. It's upsetting, especially when you see someone you think you know being racist. And, yeah, it's just disheartening, really disappointing, and yeah. But I would like to say I am really impressed by the reaction by the YouTube community towards Alexandra Wallace. I really admire it. I really appreciate it. I think it's brilliant. It's impressive the way the community has been fighting, and the use of humor has been just bang on. I would like to commend It's Big Bang, Hilarious, and Big Girl Peppa for their responses. Just so well done. I'd also like to say thank you, in a way, to Alexandra Wallace for posting that fucking offensive-ass video. because it's forced me to think about race and prejudice and how we as a people can work against it. In my opinion, the best way for combating racism, sexism, classism, and all those shitty isms that divide us is by talking about it. And by not letting people get away with being racist and sexist in our presence. I think racism is allowed to exist because it's not truly socially unacceptable to be racist or sexist. The shitty isms are everywhere. It's in the news, it's in the media, it's in music, it's on the street, and it's amongst our friends and our family and people we know and people, well, at least people we think we know. I would just like to say, don't let it happen. Fight back, voice your opinion, because otherwise, if you let racism happen, you're being an enabler. Shut up, cat. Shh. I think the YouTube community has exhibited that policy really well. We just have to remember to apply that to real life. Yeah, so don't let people be racist in front of you. If you really consider yourself to be against racism and sexism and all the isms, don't let it happen. Fight back. Voice your opinion, because otherwise you're just enabling it. That's my 2 cents on the Alexandra Wallace video. Thanks for watching if you've actually gotten this far. Like, wow. Really? Thanks.